words, it's pedal to the metal. They're climbing the mountain as fast as they possibly can.
Okay.
All right. So I'll just give you bits and pieces as we go along.
Thank you, tour guide.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. All right. Now, as you can see, there are farms on either side. So this is a public road. It's the only race course that is a public road in Australia. Okay.
So the Melbourne Grand Prix is not a public race road.
That's a street circuit, but this is an actual race course. Just happened to be that there were farms here before they decided to start racing.
Okay.
All right. So I think
it's a two-way road.
Yes, there's a two-way road at the moment. Yeah. Okay, so this is the hill climb. So this is where they're all racing up the mountain. All right, and they're doing somewhere between 250 kilometers an hour, 200, around there, around that first bend. Obviously, they've got to start to slow down a little bit because we're coming up to a couple of other bends. Now, at the top of the mountain, there is a section where it is called Skyline. And really all you're seeing is the sky. You do not see the rest of the track. You don't see any road at all. So when you're doing 250 kilometers an hour at the top of this mountain and you're going to come back down again, it's scary as hell, because the moment you come down, there is a right-hand bend directly straight after it, and then a left-hand bend. So it is quite scary. And imagine we're only doing like 40 kilometers an hour at the moment.
Yeah,
About 60.
Right? Yeah, I know, but I'm only doing 40. And yeah, so it's a pretty tight circuit when you're trying to overtake the guy in front of you who's going just as fast as you are. Now, on the right hand side, we're going to come to that picnic area that I was telling you about.
Oh, yes.
Okay, you might see a bus has just turned in there.
Oh, yes. You
Right.
see a bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's yeah, it's called McPhillamy Park, as you can see on the side.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the bit where you lose the
road?
The road. Yes, as you can see straight ahead of you, there is no road. You've got no idea. So if you're traveling at 250 kilometers an hour, all of this is flashing past you very, very quickly. And here we go.
Wow. Yep. I hate to see it. Easily. Whoa. Very hard to go speed. You forgot to tell us there was a car coming.
Sorry, I was too busy trying to keep the car on the road.
Okay.
Are you supposed to say 11 o'clock, 200 meters 11 o'clock, or how do the rally drivers do it?
I don't know. I don't really follow the rally. But as you can see here, this is the area where a lot of them actually end up crashing. All right, because you got to understand, see, there's a skid mark straight into the wall. So all of this stuff is all because of the fact that they're speeding because it's a race, and the other fact is that your brakes are getting very, very hot. So this here is called Conrod Straight. So this is the stage where the cars are doing almost 300 kilometers an hour. And you're flying through here at such a fast pace that every single bump makes a difference to the way your car's going to behave. And not only that, but the reason why it's called Conrod Straight is because there's a little bend in the road. It doesn't actually go straight. So there's a little right hand and left hand bend to it, similar to a Conrod if you've seen one. It's a part in the engine. Okay.
Key, a car, and what do you want? A phone.
All right.
So who stays in this Ridges Hotel when it's not race day?
Oh, yeah. I think it's booked years in advance. But I would love to stay here one day. Okay, now these are the curves that I was telling you about. And there is a point in these curves where there is a little bump. And I think I'm coming to it now. No, we just passed it.
What we got on there?
Yeah. So this is now, actually, you know what? Let's try and see if we can go inside the pits. So if a car needs to refuel or get new tyres or anything, they have to come in through here. Okay, and it's a 40 km/h speed limit. And yes, the drivers do get fined for speeding through here, even though it's a race. Right. Okay, so this is as far as I can go, so we've got to do a U-turn. Oh, that's what you're doing. Yeah, I get it.
Hey! Bus coming down the hill. There's a bus coming down the hill.
I
You're going the
know.
wrong way down the...
Oh, you're straight forward.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. We should be right.
If there's no one coming in, we just go...
Yeah, that's okay. Should be right.
At least we can say we drove the wrong way down the... They're doing 60, so it's okay. Oh, okay.
Get it?
Yeah. You want a photograph?
Yes.
Or you know that stuff?
Yeah, I will stop. There's no cops at the moment, so definitely I will be stopping.
Are you going to stop in number 1?
That's a good
You
idea.
probably want us out of the way.
Yeah, I probably will start at number 1. Yes, this is the starting grid.
So where is the checkered flag then? Okay. Right by the grandstand here, kind of thing.